evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Mbappe gets into a good position. Caicedo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Caicedo. He's having a hit! Caicedo. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This could be another episode of the Seho Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game. So he just needs to get that clinical edge going.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Tries to play it through. Valverde! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Anton. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Numecha, and he's been shifted off it. And this is Kane. He's picked his way. Real chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Still goalless at the moment. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run, and he plays one through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Threads one in. Hakimi. Takes a shot! Goal! Inter! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Just eases him off the ball, and he's quick to get rid. That's good play. That's Valverde. Mbappe is onto this, and he's there to belt it away. Almost half an hour in now. And this is Kane. It's Kane! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. A lovely, neat pass. Hakimi. And it's Valverde. And here's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cleared away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! And that should get the job done. Schlotterbeck.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Kane, well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham. Now it's Guirassy, and it's made its way to him. Good ball, good take. This looks promising. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. Ryerson. That looks a decent ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They get a throw in. He's a sharp little ball here. Valverde has created one goal already. Ups for safety. Lofted upfield.
Added time.
Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Quality ball. Now it's Valverde. Well seen, saw that. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please welcome our lads to the field.
Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Inter Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Bayer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height. Shapes to shoot! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Ryerson. Nemecha. Mbappe. Camavinga. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Camavinga being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now he's had a shot! And there's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Anton. Nemecha.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Valverde. Can he get it through? Kane! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Good
Number
reason for optimism
24.
here.
Coming on to replace him is number 41.
And it's been taken short. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Caicedo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Inter Milan get their fourth corner. Messi plays it short. And here's... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Valverde aims beyond the... He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Oh, that's nice. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they can counter here. Pass somewhat off target. Bayer. Ryerson. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pass is just off target. Half an hour gone in the second half. No, again there's no way through. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Valverde. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly... It's Kane! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
They're up to
Number
5 corners
14.
now.
Coming on the field is number
Oyarzabal
27.
with the short one.
Adeyemi. Substitution in progress.
Decent chance! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly met. Goes for a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Oh, Red, nice interception. No, that's been intercepted. Ryerson. Ryerson knocks it into space. And it's been hooked away.
Added minutes
There's
has
the
been
shot! Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's on it, can he get away? Defending of the desperate variety. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout, and